In case you weren't already aware of it, most people go their entire lives while only owning 1 or 2 baseball gloves, and that's kind of the norm. But me, I am building a glove lineup. So welcome one and all to the first of hopefully most glove collection videos. Basically, we're gonna aim to do one every year and just show you the glove collection. If I gain a glove over the year, then we'll have a new glove collection video. If I don't gain a glove that entire year, that'd be depressing. I hope that's not the case. But hopefully we should have one that comes out every year. And if I get a certain amount of gloves, then we'll have an updated video that same year. This is the 2026 glove collection video. Thank you for joining. So you can tell we have quite a few gloves here. We actually have 5 gloves, and these are gloves that I own. Now, there are a ton more gloves like out in the garage. These are the gloves that I own specifically. So they're not gloves that other people have owned that they don't use anymore. These are gloves that I own, and I'm gonna be going with them from least to greatest, best to worst, best for value, worst for value. 2 of them are pretty bad, 1 is okay, 2 are great. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to start off, the very first glove collection video, it's not starting off strong, I'm just gonna tell you. This is a Rawlings Premium Series traditional break-in. I had this when I was 13, I want to say. I might have even been 12 when I got this. So it's pretty old and it's not great. We're going to go over the specs of all these gloves, but let me just start off by saying it's like extremely loose and just not great. I kind of don't even believe there's any bit of real leather on this. Apparently it's made of full grain leather. I highly doubt it because if you can tell, we have like this weird chipping, peeling going on at the finger. I'm not a fan. I think it looks weird, but at the same time, I noticed this on a ton of like super cheap gloves. Also, forgive the crazy looking laces. I cut those short. I don't know why. I did, it was stupid, but I think I thought laces were supposed to be like super short. I have no idea why, but I did. However, this looks 1,000 times better than what it previously looked like because I did a reshape. So we have a somewhat decent pocket and it closes thumb to ring finger. The hinge close is weird though. Let me actually show you. If you can't tell, this glove has palm bubbles. In fact, the entire palm, like I could just pull the entire palm up. So when I close it, like the entirety of the glove wants to like fold in. It's not generally wanting a 1-hinge break-in. It's just a bad glove altogether. Here is why. I'm not 100% sure if anybody can see, but up here, it's fabric. And I hate it. I really don't like this. Because, okay, it feels soft. I'll give it that, but a glove shouldn't have like mesh on the inside. Okay, those cool like mesh backings, I'm all for that. In fact, if you have one, it's probably a 44 Pro. 44 Pro is good at making mesh backings. Rawlings makes a mesh back, hard to hide. They're cool. But the mesh on the inside of this, it feels like something sort of Walmart. The Rawlings Mark of a Pro Walmart glove. I've had this for a while. In fact, I featured this on the channel like way back. Somewhat decent 2-hinge. We got the ugly classic Walmart strap that does absolutely nothing. And then the rest of it is just so-so. I will say, somehow this that's a specific Walmart glove feels better than this that is also a Walmart glove, but also not. You can get it in other places. My dad got this, I think, at Walmart, and I generally just thought this was as good as gloves get. Like, it's just a good glove. It's not. And here's the weird thing. They kind of just skipped out on something here. There is obviously a thumb loop here, and then they went totally Rev 1X for the pinky, and there is no pinky loop.
Make it make sense.
I don't know what their vision here was when they did this. I don't think they served a purpose. I think they were just like, it's a Walmart glove. You shouldn't expect a pinky loop. I have no idea. But there's a thumb loop, no pinky loop. However, this glove right here is the deepest glove ever. I wish I had a ball to show you. Like, the bulge is insane. I can catch a softball and have room to fit a baseball in it. Because, like, look, let me know in the comments if you can see that crater. I go 3 in the pinky, so that's even deeper. Again, it says the Mark of a Pro, but that's also for their heart of the hide. They have a heart of the hide that says Mark of a Pro. The best way to find this isn't even to type in Walmart glove. You just type in the code name. It's RBG36BC. Here we go. This is one you've seen on the channel, the Mizuno franchise. It can close with a 2-hinge close and a 1-hinge close. This glove I would recommend getting if you have a promised stinger. So if your son hates when the ball hits his hand, maybe get him this glove. It's 80 bucks on Amazon. There's going to be a link to every glove if I can find a link. Obviously not this one or our 44 Pro, because you have to get those through their website. But these 3 gloves right here, if I can find all 3, the link will be in the description. But this glove right here is extremely, extremely, extremely comfortable. And that's because of that. The Parashock palm liner. Essentially, it's just a pillow. The material they use is extremely padded. It's the first material padded, because these all claim to have some kind of anti-shock technology. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. Again, a lot of cheap gloves are comfier, and higher-end gloves are harder and they sting more, but they're based on performance. So here is the biggest thing I love about this glove, other than just the clothes and the feel. That right there is a double lace palm. I'm just gonna go through every glove real quick and show you. There is 1 lace on the palm for this glove. On this glove, there is 1 lace on the palm down there. On this glove, there is 1 lace on the palm down there. And then on this glove, 1 lace on the palm. So all of these have 1 lace, and then this one has 2. This is because it's made by Mizuno, and if you know anything about Mizuno, they are a Japanese company that makes some American-made gloves, or gloves made for an American market. So this has Japanese influence, because over in Japan, they'll put 2 sets of laces. Quick and easy. What that does is it makes this stiffer, so the glove closes like this, or this more naturally, and it makes your glove last longer. So this will last longer just because of that. But the quality, oh my gosh, the quality is so underrated. Just look at any Mizuno franchise video, and they're probably gonna tell you they really, really like it. I need to remind you, this is under $100, 80 bucks, and wow. You could game this in high school. I don't recommend, because it's not made for that, but you could game this in high school. Again, this is the Mizuno franchise, and just, oh, it's so wonderful. I almost ended up selling it, and then just chose to keep it because I use it for so much content. That's how good it is. This one, a lot of people are gonna like this, because this was the first really nice glove. This 44 Pro, that's the brand name. If you know, this 44 Pro was my first ever nice glove. Is an outfield glove, and a lot of people were interested in seeing it because it's the first time I featured a really nice glove on the channel. Actually, I've never played a game with this before. I've yet to play a season with this because I got it, I think, for Christmas. It's so loose though, because I broke it in as best I could. Took 4 days, and it's a slapper. So we have Jesus is King on the thumb, because Jesus is King, and then we have His Glory on the pinky. It looks sick. We have the brown backing and the blonde palm, and then we got that black patch with the 44 logo on it. And then we also have this black palm liner. This is a full leather palm, so you can condition it. It's full leather, and it molds to your hand, so the break-in is nicer. It's beautiful. I did get this as stiff as possible. Probably don't make the same mistake, because when this came, it was a rock. Here's a clip right here. All right, I really wish you could feel how stiff this is, because I cannot, I'm being truthful, I cannot squeeze it any more than this. But yeah, it was an absolute boulder, but the break-in is great. We get it to close thumb to pinky. We got that cool web going on. It's called the spear web. This, if it looks somewhat familiar, it's because it was inspired by the Aria Bible glove. I saw it, it was almost $400. I'm saying heck no, I'm just gonna customize it to look like that. And it worked so good. This is the C2. So it started at $190 after we added extra stuff to customize it, and then it came out $217. I'm a really big fan of this though. And finally, probably my most interesting looking glove, and it also claims my best break-in, Yabai Sports. I love this glove, but I'm not a big fan of the brand. Here's why. This glove probably looks amazing. You may or may not have seen it. There have been a few videos circling around. It went viral for a few weeks, and people made videos about it. Here's the big problem though. This glove isn't the original Yabai brand. There's another brand called Yabai LLC. Same logo, same glove, but the logo is brown and it's in the same font. And this guy, you can it's hard to order because he's got a Japanese website, but he's through Instagram. I have an entire live stream on this, and I've made a video on this glove. So if you want more information about that, go watch the live streams, any live stream with this glove as the picture, or my video about this glove, because it's way too complicated to explain now. All you need to know though is if you already bought this glove, even though you didn't get the real deal, it should do you well. And let me show you. 2-hinge break-in, flare, absolutely beautiful. It closes between thumb and ring, and that ring finger is sick. So what we have here is orange snake skin on the top of the thumb, the wrist, the rose on the web right here, and then we have it on the ring finger, and then that bright orange palm. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna come out and say it really quick. You're probably wondering what the heck has happened to that web. I did that on purpose when I broke it in. When I was breaking it in / reshaping it, I like bent it in. So I did a crease like this to bend it in. Here's why. Because this glove is supposed to be a Japanese style glove. Over in Japan, I've seen players, they'll literally bend the web in so that when they catch a ball, it hugs it and it can't slip out the top. But this glove is really nice and it feels solid. So the leather is like, it's harder, it's smoother, it's stiffer, and then breaks in, it feels lighter. It just feels really nice. The break-in, 2-inch break-in, flat heel. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then sometimes I'll wear traditional because this is actually a multi-purpose glove. This web can be used for both infield and pitcher in Japan. With that being said, this Yabai glove feels really nice. I'd say it feels the most solid out of all these gloves. And this price, it started at $190. So the asking price was $190. With the promo code, it was $160. With all that being said, it feels really, really, really nice. And that is basically all the gloves I have for 2026. Thank you for watching to the end. If you did, you're a legend for watching. But that is all I have for now. Thank you for watching. Peace out.